AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
I gotta get ready to chop out the first half a second of every video. I didn't say that.
I didn't say it either. That's what they said. That's what they said.
He's poking out.
Yo, nah, that's what they said. I don't know, man. I don't know.
We live.
Big Fleet.
Bigger show. Oh, they here. It's Sunday. Oh.
Come on, man. You know why they're here.
Danny B.
We talked a lot about the Knicks trade, not the Knicks, Puff, 50 Cent, right? We talked a little bit about it. It wasn't crazy because it was going viral. That shit's going so viral. I didn't realize YouTube at the top has like these headline stuff, like the trending topics. It looks like it says Diddy. It's like, yo, he's trending like that. Then yesterday I replayed when Matt Barnes was talking shit about Mike Brown. And I'm thinking about it like, yo, Matt Barnes, you got your own problems, bro.
He's not a good decision maker. We got to start calling these brothers out. They're just not good decision makers. He's not a good decision maker.
All these,
sorry.
You know what? I had enough of this shit.
Mom's in the building. Hey, Mom.
Where's she at? Mi amor. Love you. Mom, I'm warning you to jump off now. We're going all the way in with straight bochinche and I'm gonna call it getting real massy. A little sass, but a little massy. Matt Barnes.
Don't snap your fingers like that again. I didn't like that.
I gotta do it.
I don't like that.
But you got but you say, yo, y'all will get bigger shorts. Yo, seriously. Nah, you know what? Enough is enough with these shenanigans, bro. Because Matt Barnes and these guys, they be talking mad tough, and then when it's their stuff, we got nothing to say. So, nah,
I'm telling you now. There's not a fly enough joint out there that could get $60,000 from me, and I never seen your face ever. I'm sorry.
He saw her face.
Did he?
Oh, Lord. This is crap.
Did he?
Did he do it? Did he, dummy?
Yo, we got to highlight. Oh, big shout out to Jay Reed.
Jay Reed. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. Huh?
Big shout out to Jay Reed.
Yo, man, you see Jay Reed, man. Only one thing could stop the bochinche, and it's that money drop. You kidding me? He said, "Little, you see the green? Put it in green. Thank you for your $5. It might be like $4.99 because YouTube be robbing us for 30%, some crazy shit. YouTube's a bunch of thieves. On the low, anybody heard about that Netflix trying to buy HBO deal, or they did bought HBO? I'm thinking about it like
Warner?
Yes.
Okay.
It used to be, you know, TNT was under that because they were under Turner, and they separated it because they have so much debt under this Discovery Channel now. Discovery Network owns all that stuff. They separated it. Then Warner became on its own all over again, and Netflix buying HBO basically. They to me, it feels like what they're doing in the AI game, where OpenAI and Microsoft, all these guys, Nvidia, they're giving each other money to invest in each other on the low to fund other things. So Netflix, remember, is a streaming company. HBO Max is a streaming company, and all that film they got under their content. Remember, they gotta pay Apple 30% just to be on your phone. That's the tax. They tax you 30%. Google's is taxing us something for the super chats. That's why if you on your iPhone, you want to send us a super chat, go on the Chrome site and send us a super chat. Because Apple will tax you. I've done it. I've seen it. So if you can't go on a Google site because they're taxing us, instead of just going on your iPhone, try to go to a Chrome, download the Chrome app, and send us a super chat from there if you can. And that only bring that up because Jay Reed, you ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
You ain't no fucking cop, Jay Reed.
Appreciate you, man.
That nigga LL was about to cry, boy. God, you see,
God,
they almost dropped a tear. The ladies of AllBall is here. Darlene B, we see you. Darlene B, what up, baby?
Come on.
Appreciate you. Tori B, La Turia. You know, I got to show out when OG's not here. You know what I mean? I'll behave when he gets back.
He's heavy.
Cherokee, we see you. What's good, girl?
I'm sorry, I didn't highlight Cherokee. What's going on? If you remember, I try to highlight your comment. And if you're a young lady, we definitely try to highlight your comment. We want you to feel welcome.
It's early afternoon on a Sunday. Our people are here. Sean Wilson, Heroic Ave, Nostalgic Nick. It's early. The people are here. Q Burrow brother, he's here too. K Dot, he's here. The people are here.
And you heard Cherokee with the proclamation. That's gonna be the sign on the door. Wipe.
I was just shouting out Rico. My bad.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say what Cherokees. I like when you say it. I like when you say Cherokees.
As you enter AllBall's house, y'all, wipe your feet at the door and click that like button. We always appreciate you, Cherokee. We love that.
That's very thorough. You know it's not thorough. Nah, we're gonna do AllBall reaction for this. But I'm switching it up. That's what we do. Flaming your punk ass.
Fuck
that.
We just won.
I'm on a roll. You said it. You called it. Matt Barnes, funky ass. I'm tired of him. You so tough. Matt Barnes was catfishing finesse out of 61,000 by an AI Instagram model. Here he is telling the story in his own. Look at his face. Yo, Steven Jackson, come get your man, bro. 5 minutes,
bro. What up?
5 minutes. You need 5 minutes to extort to explain how you got extorted.
Sharing this story for empathy or sympathy. I'm sharing this story because a lie can travel around the world before the truth wakes up. And although this is all being handled legally and people are in the process of being sued, I wanted to address it because the bullshit continues to come out for a while.
All right.
So this started July of 2023. My ex and I had split up for about a month. And this chick DM.
Do we feel like listening to this whole thing, Flea?
No, absolutely not. Did you ask me that? Is that a real question? Oh, that's homegirl. Oh, okay.
Homegirl? Flea. Look, it would have got you too. They would have. No.
They would have got me too. No, I told you I'm not giving up still 60,000 to no joint I ain't never see.
Okay,
see. I'm not doing that. These joints can't get me to send them a matcha, let alone fucking 60 grand. I'm not sending nobody nothing. Not getting nothing.
Sean Wilson. Clearly, a lot of people be acting like they pimps. Very few people on planet Earth can be pimps. We got to stop this behavior. I hate the red pill, what they call the red pill network, whatever you guys are called. Fake ass pimps. You guys are not pimps. Matt Barnes is definitely not a pimp.
We've watched him fumble the ball his entire life. We've been.
Why did you travel 90 miles to go beat somebody up and everybody celebrated that? I always looked at it like, for what? Because he was your ex-teammate? If that was Steven Jackson or the tough guys that these guys brag about, would you ever ran 90 miles to go get him?
Yes.
I don't think so. He wouldn't have.
I don't care who it was. I don't care who it was. That is not the way I found out that you dealing with my ex-wife and you're around my kids. That's not the way I find out.
How do you know that's how he found out?
That's just what was reported.
I don't like none of that behavior. Stop preaching to be a fake tough guy, man. There's nothing tough about that. You know what's tough? Next time I see you, we're going to have a conversation, and it goes however it goes. I'm not driving 90 miles. No disrespect over a lady. Stop. Why are you upset? Why are you ruining Sunday brunch?
Because niggas is playing in my face. That's why we're ruining Sunday brunch.
And that's
people
what
playing in my face, and I don't want to be played with.
And that's what got his ass got by an AI bot. That's people like that. Like, yo, man, I'm gonna make it. You so thirsty to you 45 years old, 50 years old. Go home.
Look at what Rico said. Niggas is crazy.
He said, where is it? Is yours early?
Nigga Rico said, he said, I'm driving around the world to beat somebody's ass. I drove to Tennessee to beat my sister man ass before.
That's different.
No, that is different. Those circumstances are different.
He might have said something to get that. Welcome to the family, Holmes.
That's what I'm just saying.
That's different. Even though
Rico from the Bronx, you know them niggas is nuts.
Yeah, he probably got locked up for being his sister's boyfriend's ass. You go to jail.
He's here to talk about it.
He's here to talk about it. But how long did it take you? How long did it take you to come out of jail? And how did you feel when you saw your sister's boyfriend laying back up in your sister's bed?
Now talk to us, Rico. Don't let this nigga play with you, Rico. Talk to us, Rico. No. Don't let this nigga play with you.
No. This is what happens when you want to be a tough guy.
Don't let this nigga play with you, Rico.
Listen, I'm tired of it. Matt Barnes, if you so tough, please go to jail or where the tough guys go. Listen, you want to sit there and then you don't even know how to ask Candace Parker how she went from dudes to women, but you could drive 90 miles to go beat it. Listen, I'm befuddled by the toughness, the fake tough shit, bro. You tough? Be tough all the way. I don't want to see this fake. We call it.
See what Rico said? I sat for 2 days, came out, he's gone, and he's back at his mama's house. Gangster shit. I like it, Rico.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. Excuse me, Rico. I stand corrected. You are a tough guy. I'm not playing with Rico from the Bronx.
Rico from the Bronx, nigga. Don't play with my son.
Yeah, he said ain't seen him since.
I went to Tennessee. He probably sat in the Tennessee jail. It's nasty out there.
How did Fame know he got locked because I know how this goes.
Good question, Nick. Nostalgic Nick. Good question, brother.
Yeah, Rico did have to do what he had to do. Clearly, if it was worth
what he had to do.
As you know what, if it was worth going to jail and he did wrong, homeboy said, I don't want no parts of that familia.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Rico came from the Bronx.
Keep all my shit over there.
Yo, that homeboy doesn't want to hear nothing about New York, the Bronx, Fat Joe, hip hop. He don't want to hear nothing about nothing from the BX, the Yankees. He don't want to hear shit about Fordham Road. He started shaking when the Yankees start playing over there. In Tennessee?
That nigga sat in a Tennessee jail.
Yo, Rico. In a Tennessee jail.
That's on. Think about what he did. He didn't come back home and go to the bookings. He was in a Tennessee jail. He was in something county, wherever he was at.
I'm starting to get terrified of our commenters.
Them niggas is the illest.
Rico says whenever we leave New York City, we got locked up. We get locked up in every state. We New Yorkers. Tennessee don't like us.
He don't like us.
Yo, he's going out anytime he crosses state lines. He's leaving with a chip on his shoulder. Rico, I advise you. to get some therapy.
My dog Rico could give us a documentary on all the out-of-state prisons and all the out-of-state jails because he been in them all. He been in them all.
I code switch with the cops. You crazy? Hey, officer, how you doing? I want to look like Matt Barnes does when he gets pulled over. That's what I want to look like.
Drinking the Coke. While you drinking the Coke and eating the Big Mac, drinking the Coke, drinking the Coca-Cola.
Yo, please, slow down, bro.
While you tell on everybody. You see how Fabian I'll be code switching. Yeah, he gets right into his bag. Like, they was over there. I was not there. Here's their numbers. Where do I sign on the affidavit? That's right.
Can I get the Sammy the Bull deal? Well, I could just go on YouTube and talk shit about everybody I fucked over. Yo, Sammy the Bull is crazy. He's on YouTube talking crazy. He has no morals. Rico said, I don't need a lawyer. I don't need therapy. I got a lawyer on standby.
On retainer. Just in case a nigga want to act crazy.
He got Johnny Cochran. Yo, listen, man. Rico, please, he's joking about the snitching shit. We need guys like you around.
I am.
Because I don't like, we got to make sure we're clear.
Is Fabian telling?
Wait. If I say, hey, Rico, can you show me your ID in the email so we can? Nah, I'm not. Yo, LB, man, I thought he was cool, man.
Get him, LB.
Anyway, we had to sell out Matt Barnes because he said that about Mike Brown, and then he's funny business, man. He's funny business to me, Flea. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry if I interrupted you. If I ruined your Sunday.
I got it.
We got a couple laughs out of that.
They did. No, but we gotta do it like they did. I don't know if you could cue it up real fast. I don't know if you could find it like that fast. The Hassan Campbell, where he like, meet me at the precinct, outside the precinct, and let's bang out. Let's die together, nigga. Let's throw it away together.
No, he didn't say.
You ain't even got
The nigga said, let's bang out in front of the precinct.
In front of the Kmart.
Pull up in front of my house. Pull up in front of the motherfucking precinct and let's bang out. Right down the block. You know where it's at. You study my whole neighborhood. Or pull up in front of the Kmart and let's bang out and let's do it on camera. I throw my life away. You throw your life away right now. Right now. Let's do it for the camera. Right now. And if you win, I'll make sure I got like $70,000 in my pocket. If you body me, you can take the money. Right now. I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
I hate you, nigga. Let's die. This nigga is crazy.
I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
Yo,
Hey, that's some of the funniest shit I see, bro. I was crying. Yo, the nigga said.
Oh my God.
Yo, he said, nigga, I hate you. Let's die.
I think we lost 12 viewers because they didn't want to watch these ghetto shenanigans.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh shit.
Yo. See, this is what I'm saying. Hassan Campbell.
Bro. I'm sorry, bro.
That's another fake tough guy. Now he's from the Bronx. So respectfully, Rico's from the Bronx. Rico don't come off like him. Rico don't come off like Hassan Campbell. He probably hates Hassan Campbell's guts. Bro. Yo, dog.
Oh shit, that had me in tears just now.
My stomach hurts.
Remember when I sent you that? When I sent you that the other day?
I couldn't believe it. Then he went super viral. Yo, this is why Mo rocks with her. She really is into the bochinche, cheese.
She rock with us. We know there was a basketball game this afternoon. We getting there. Y'all.
20 minutes in.
We getting there, y'all. It was a basketball game. This is why we're here. There was a basketball game this afternoon, y'all.
I'm sorry, guys. It's a matinee.
12 noon. We gonna get to it now. My bad.
We playing around like the Knicks were playing around at the end of that game, trying to give away a game to the bum ass third unit of the Orlando Magic.
I'm so nasty. I was almost hoping we pissed it away so I could come on here and just rant about how we pissed the game away in the last 2 minutes of the game. But I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah. You know when I say Knicks, you know what that means.
Knicks Rehab.
Yeah, y'all.
You say it again because I think it got cluttered in the audio.
Knicks Rehab, y'all.
I like when Flea says that. When I edit and it goes Knicks Rehab, y'all. I'm like, his vocal tone is so magnificent. Flea called me gay earlier, that's why I'm saying that.
I did. I didn't think he was gonna tell the people, but damn it, you told him.
Listen, I don't have any problems.
Damn it, you told him. Damn it, you told him. Yes, I did.
What does Myth? What does Matt Barnes have to do with MG? I don't want to lose this. Why you hating on? What is that? MG toe.
It's probably an acronym for something.
Come on, man. Y'all, how old are you, Myth? Because these kids be coming up with some new hieroglyphics when he sending text messages. Gotta figure that shit out. Like, what is it? Gotta put the phone upside down now? How do you read this? How do you read words today? I'll try to see that in a second, man. Knicks' best defense was Frogs bound to get injured. David Smith, you dirty dog.
That's you a dirty ass. Mo didn't want me to call nobody dirty today. You a dirty ass nigga for that take, David Smith. And you know we love you. But that's a dirty ass take. What are you talking about right now? Did you not watch from beginning to end the defensive intensity that we played with? Are you nuts? What game were you watching? See, I wanted to be nice today, but this dirty ass nigga came in here just talking stupid. And again, you know we love you, David, but damn, bro. Come on, man.
Men going their own way. You got to fix that for me, bro. I don't know what the hell that means. Men going their own way is like, I just don't. Yo, man, if you're a killer, go be a killer, Matt Barnes. You're a basketball player. You're a media guy now, man. Stop showing these kids how to be stupid. I know it's difficult.
You the best role model ever. Fuck out of here, right? Get the fuck out of here, right?
Yo, please shut the fuck up, man.
I'm
telling you, yo.
I'm sorry, bro.
I was trying to get off my righteous bull. That's what you do. You when nobody knows shit about you, like, what's wrong with you, young man? And you find out dirt about old Uncle Smith. Yo, you were wild in the street. I was not wild in the street. I was a good guy. Damn it. Dave Smith is the man. He's dirty. Why'd you call Dave Smith dirty? Big Knicks, big tricks. Even with the Magic. Oh, there he goes. The new public enemy #1 in New York City.
Thought he was going to come to the city and punk us again. Ha! Thought wrong, nigga. Thought wrong.
G Money looking broke out here.
I watched your story on the pivot. Now I understand why you be acting like a dirty ass nigga. I understand.
I gotta go watch that because
I understand him a little better now.
The way he plays ball is hilarious. 106-100. The Knicks win by 6. Bag of tricks against them Orlando Magic. Disney World, go back over there. Get out of here, Orlando. Shout out to Orlando. They got a lot of Bronx dudes in Orlando, so you better chill in Orlando, guys. Rico, you be out there in Orlando. I know you got some family out there. That shit is Puerto Rico West.
Rico said he catching a charge for that for what Bane did to OG. Just add it to the portfolio, right, Rico?
I thought you was joking.
No, I was dead serious. That's what he said. Rico said, just add that to the portfolio. I'm catching a charge for that.
The portfolio. He is a criminal artiste. Rico's out here wilding.
Big shout out to Rico.
Back to the Knicks. Paulo Banchero, 16 points in 24 minutes of action. He's returning from injury. Speaking of injuries, Franz Wagner, 7 points, only 7 minutes of action. He went down as Huck Porty, Big Doofus himself. He's our Big Doofus, Doofy Afro and all. He accidentally bumped into Franz Wagner in the air. Franz landed awkwardly on his knee. They're gonna do some MRIs and some testing after the game or sometime this week. Should be the next couple of days. You saw how big time he was though. When he's out there, they're not playing any games. They're a different energy and everything with the Magic. 8 points for Wendell Carter, 16 for Desmond Bane, you dirty bastard. 6 rebounds for him, 17 for Jalen Suggs, 14 and 11 for Anthony Black. He's starting to emerge this year.
Really like that kid.
Yeah, what college?
Really like that kid, bro. I can't call it right now. But I really like that kid's game.
He's like 6'6".
He's gonna be good. He's just continuing to love. He's a good player.
He ain't no little dude, man. That's all I know about him. Have a big guard like that to continue that.
And he's tough.
Yeah, and he plays like it. Right.
Yeah, he's tough.
He got a little Rico from the Bronx in him.
Yeah, fact though.
Yeah. Everybody else is bummage on the Magic because the Heat coming from the Knicks, shutting them down. Batsadi, there's a lot of talk about Batsadi too. He's bummage. OG Anunoby, second game back from return. No bummage. Stellar, 21 and 7. Everyone knew they had to rebound more because Towns went down. Everyone also apparently knew they had to score more. 21 and 7 for OG Anunoby, 8 of 14 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3. He looked amazing, very confident. We'll get into that. Tonight. We'll get back into that in a second. Josh Hart, 17 and 12. Woo, 7 of 13. So confident, 3 of 5 from 3.
Josh Hart.
6 points, 13 rebounds for Mitchell Robinson. They said, yo, man, you starting today. He said, no problem. I know I was bummage the last 2 games against the Magic. Guess what I'm going to do? Get 8 offensive rebounds. Just dominate.
Clean that glass. Wipe that glass down. Wipe it down.
12 points for Mikal Bridges, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. We'll get back to him. 6 to 17 from the field. Doesn't tell the whole story. Them 7 assists stand out. And those weren't no fluke 7 assists. We'll get back to that in a second. Very great game from Mikal Bridges.
Excellent.
30 points, 9 assists for Jalen Brunson. 10 of 23 from the field, 1 of 7 from the 3. He only forced a couple of plays, including one where OG Anunoby drove, missed, got the rebound, got back out, kicked it to Jalen Brunson, got it back at the top of the key from Brunson, and drove with confidence. And you can see after that, I'm thinking, next play, Brunson will give it back to OG. No way. That's not what he does. He's a smoker. He's I'm just go shoot this. So Brunson, it was times that he forced some things, but for the most part, that 2023, 1 of 7 from the field, we'll take it when you got 30 points and the flow of the game was present.
Brunson was cooking tonight, man.
Yep, even without Cat out there. Yabusele. Before I forget,
Fabusele. Yo, since you snitched on me, I'm snitching on you. Fabian has embraced Fabusele, y'all. He likes that name. Don't think he's ashamed of it now. He likes the name. Look at his face. He likes the name. He likes it. I don't like the fact that you like that name.
Fabuse.
No, finish the box score. Stop.
That's where I'm at with it. Fabusele. Yeah, 8. 2 or 3 from 3. That's all he shot. 2 rebounds. But again, going back to Mikal Bridges, so that we don't forget, we can mention it again because we doing lives and we talk for a living. Mikal Bridges, as soon as Yabu got into the game, he immediately drove baseline and found Yabu in that left corner. He knew to establish him early. Listen, this was the best thing you could do on offense here. Let's get you right. Bridges being a willing passer got him, and he produced. Hit that 3, hit another 3 from the right corner later on in the game. Great minutes for Yabu for the most part. Great minutes for Yabu. Deuce McBride cooling off 4 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3. I should play your clip in a second when you say, I don't notice the difference and I'm on fire or I'm shooting right. Shut up, Deuce. You know when you on fire, bro. You didn't play with the same twang. You had that thought get in your mind. That's part of being a professional. Can you play at this level once you reach this level? The greed for more. Are you greedy for more, Deuce? For greater shooting? I saw what you compare him to. The other day, Flea, I got disgusted with you from the Bulls.
Ben Gordon.
I heard somebody else. I think his name is State from Twitter. He said he's like Bobby Jackson from the Sacramento Kings. Like, it's a lot of comparisons going on.
It's not a bad comparison at all. That's probably a way better comparison than Ben Gordon. Ben Gordon's a 6th man of the year as a rookie. So that's a different level of play. Bobby Jackson, though, I don't see anything wrong with that comparison. I think that's a pretty damn good comparison, actually.
I think Bobby Jackson handled the ball better, played in transition better, but I understand.
That's cool.
I understand the reason for the comparing is because he has been playing so well. Because if he's not shooting like that as of late, we kind of like, get iffy with him. So we got to improve these streaky games. Lou Dort had to improve his streaky games to really, really be this impact on OKC. And Deuce, I'm not saying you're gonna be Lou Dort, but we want to see you. We're rooting for you. Hawk Porty. I know that. Oh, he had 6 points. I'm about to say, I thought he had 6 fouls, bro. I was about to say, nah, I seen him at the end of the game. I'm surprised he's wilding on him. Jordan Clarkson. By the way, Hawk Porty has 6 points.
And 7 rebounds as well.
Is that 3 blocks?
3 blocks as well. A steal, I believe.
Mm-hmm. He had to steal that half court when he fell and tossed it back.
He was diving on. Listen.
It's just the way he does things. We'll get to that.
He's a doofy ass nigga, but he's playing hard out there, bro. He don't come at like he's not doing anything that he can't do. If he can't do it, he ain't gonna try. He did everything that he was supposed to do today.
Except that in the preseason, we saw that left-handed floater, and he stopped going to it. And he tried today from 20 feet out. I don't know why. I'm exaggerating, but that was ridiculous, Huck. Shoot that when you're more position. When Kolek told you, dunk the ball. You don't dunk the ball, but you're gonna shoot from the free throw line with that stupid left hook. I'm just saying I got a nitpick because we won. That's what I do. That's what great people do.
Great job tonight, Huck.
Great job. You dove on the floor. It was great to see. Even doofy and clumsy and all. It was great to see.
In Kolek plus minutes tonight. Great job, Huck.
In the absence of Karl Anthony Towns, you right. Tyler Kolek 2 points, 8 minutes. I wasn't impressed with him at all today. He was a blur. Jordan Clarkson, you stood out. You starting to really piss me off, man. 17 minutes. He got to go. I'm saying that now. He got to go. You ain't no Dante DiVincenzo. You ain't no Josh Hart. Enough is enough of his shenanigans. Let's get to the, what do you call it? Game charts? Let's do it. You see that? Orlando Magic, they got to build like a little mini house for Minnie Mouse in the first half. And then all of a sudden, the Knicks gave hit after hit. Primarily because Franz Wagner was out. Biggest lead, 16 points. 5 times. The game was tied. Lead changes were 8. They had 8 lead changes in the game. The biggest run for the Knicks was 16, and we still gave that all up at the end of the game because we are lunatics. Mike Brown to sub out the bums off the bench and bring in Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges to finish the game off. And we still almost lost it with a backcourt violation. Thank you, Jordan Clarkson, for passing the ball and heaving it over there. Those are the basket, man. We got out-rebounded 65-56, even though Mitchell Robinson was out there looking stellar and Josh Hart was going crazy. But the Magic in big bodies, man, they're going to be in the mix. 23 assists to 24, Knicks got the edge. 7 to 8 in the steal category, Knicks got the edge. 4 to 7 in blocks, Knicks got the edge. 11-11 in turnovers. We were tied, both teams, the Magic and the Knicks. The Magic shot 38% from the field, straight bummage. The Knicks 42.9% from the field, almost bummage. The Magic 28.6 from 3. Bums. The Knicks, they're bums from the 3-point line. That's what I thought they were going to lose the game because they kept missing threes. 85% from the free throw line, 66 for the Magic. That's when the Knicks started really making a little push. But here's the key. 42 points in the paint for the Magic, 50 for the Knicks. That was at 48-30 or something like that, like at about the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Second chance points, the Magic had 16, the Knicks had 12. Fast break points, the Magic had 17, the Knicks have 12. We got to improve on those two categories. We're going to beat the Magic in the playoffs if we do play them in there. You already know. Big Flea. Where we at with it? How you feeling about this game, brother?
Feel good. I feel good. It's a afternoon game. You expect guys to come out here and maybe be a little sluggish at the 12 o'clock game, but I thought it was a good showing, right? We came out with energy. We came out playing great defense. I thought our defense looked entirely different, without Cat. Obviously, we had to step it up on the offensive end because we was missing his, 20 and 10 a night. But everybody stepped up. Everybody stepped up. I think the big thing about this Magic team is they're a tough matchup for us. Obviously, Franz Wagner went down, and then I think Paolo is not playing at the level that I feel like he can play at. But this Orlando team is just a bad matchup. And when they become a bad matchup and play tough and try to punk us, that puts us at a deficit, in my opinion. But now, today, we kind of brought physicality. We matched their physicality. They didn't come into the Garden and punk us. We was diving on the floor, getting loose balls. We was competing on the glass, and we was competing with the chippiness, right? When things started to go awry, you could see Desmond Bane starting to get into a mode of, let me muck the game up a little bit to see if we could get us back into this game, with a little chippiness. And we matched that. Brunson didn't turn this into a one-on-one matchup with Suggs and Desmond Bane. Him having 9 assists tonight was excellent. He's picked his spot. I thought he picked his spots well. You're going to get some plays where Jalen Brunson forces shots, but that's any great scorer. That's any guy that's trying to get to a bucket. You're going to take poor shots sometimes. But the fact that we was able to play defense at a high level, rebound the ball at a high level, and also just bring the physicality, that's what I was looking for tonight. I was looking to see, are we going to be punked tonight? Are we going to get fucked up tonight? Are they going to push us around tonight? And they wasn't able to do that at all. And I think that was the difference of the game tonight, for sure.
I also think Bridges just being Bridges, man. We got to start giving him props. Without him, I don't know where we'd be this year. He's been the constant. He's answering the bell just by, yapping that much, right? Like, he was talking so much last year. We know him for being the mouth of the South or whatever the case may be. I think he's the leader of the pack that got Flea Tibbs up out of here. I was gonna say Flea's guy, Tibbs up out of here. And just for him to be, on point about this, just to step up, and you're dealing with the talks, the up and down in play. Offensively, Flea always said, when Mikal Bridges doesn't score, he doesn't show up defensively. Now we see him kind of all over the court. They had some time out there without OG Anunoby. And there was an article I was reading yesterday on live in The Athletic about these rotations and how these players have to get used to playing with different players in case of an injury, in case of anything. And Bridges got that with OG Anunoby. Who's to say that doesn't happen in the playoffs? And again, it's not just the playoffs. OG was in foul trouble today. So guess what? I got to step up for that too. And those are the scenarios that I think these coaches, a coach like Mike Brown, that the Knicks were looking for, having a collaborative effort in, and Leon Rose, and from top to bottom of the organization, they want to be on the same page. Nobody should be able to tell everybody what to do and be stubborn. And it does feel that way. And Bridges being a loudmouth is still, as much as he's calling out Cat, and he's just, very celebratory after being down 30, he hits a layup with the nosebleed, but he still remains the same guy. I got to give him credit for all of this. Sometimes it sounds like hate when I'm talking, but all these antics that he's doing is a sidebar to the fact that he's the real constant. No matter how many points he scored, he's playing really good defensively, and then offensively to be the guy to really give the ball to Yabusele as soon as Yabusele checks into the game. Throw the alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson. That was major.
Love the pass. Love that pass. Yes.
And we talked about it the other day. Is Mikal Bridges, Jordan Clarkson, as much as I hate him right now, and who's the third? Oh, Cat, Karl-Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, and Jordan Clarkson. Those are the willing passers to me on the team. Like, Deuce had no choice but to pass. But those guys look to make a move, and they will look for the shot or the pass. Of course, Jordan Clarkson looks to shoot more.
Rico be on you. Rico be on you.
That's slick, greasy New York. Hey, you cannot. Only some people.
You know, I'm glad somebody catches Raven. I'm glad somebody catches her because he be
But I want to make it clear, there's no hate whatsoever on Mikal Bridges right now. What I always say about Kobe, Flea, every day I wake up, it's like I got more and more respect for Kobe Bryant. Anytime he's brought up for whatever reason, you know. And Mikal, God bless her dad, Mikal Bridges, he's turning into that with the Knicks. Like, just in case, I hear the rumors. I hear them, but I am who's playing like this right now. OG wasn't on his court. Mitch wasn't on his court the whole time. Josh Hart wasn't in it. Jalen Brunson, you put that bummage up in Boston. Who came through putting up a 35 ball? Me, Mikal.
He's been the most consistent player for the Knicks thus far this year, if we have to be honest. I'm talking about on both sides of the ball. Obviously, OG missed 9 games, right? Cat had to kind of pick it up after the first week or 2 of the season. Brunson missed a couple of games, right? He went down with an injury. Josh Hart early on in the season, he was trying to figure out his flow and where he fit. Mitch, we was missing Mitch. Everybody was trying to figure out. Even Yabusele seems like to be coming on as of late, but he struggled early. Jordan Clarkson struggled early. The most consistent guy for us this season has been Mikal Bridges, and I just like the fact that, like you just said, it's nothing about dictating the bucket, the ball going to basket is dictating his defensive presence. His defensive presence is set from the word go. He sets the tone as a defensive stopper, as a guy that's going to fly around, get in the passing lanes, make it difficult for their best ball handler on the opposing team. And he's just doing a great job of that, and just not focused on if I'm going to score or not. And then on the other side, like tonight or this afternoon rather, we established him early. I think he took the first 2 shots of the game, if I'm not mistaken. He had a driving layup that he hit over Bane, and then there was like a baseline, like turnaround fadeaway jumper that he knocked down. But I like the fact that we establishing him early and respecting the fact that, Mikal has been super aggressive, very consistent. He's shooting the ball at like 54% from the field this year. That's a career high. He's averaging 5 assists a game. That's a career high. Like, everything that he's doing right now thus far this season has been a huge plus for us as everybody else kind of figures out and finds their way. Mikal has been huge, and I just like the way he's been playing as of late.
I didn't even realize that he was shooting a career high and everything. I saw, I read the articles and stuff. I didn't read the article. I just seen the headline, but I didn't realize it was a career high and everything. So I'll take a gander at that. See if I pulled it up right. Yep. With a box score rack. So minutes, less minutes. It's around the same amount of minutes he played in Brooklyn. That's so crazy, bro. Look at his minutes per game last year. He never played this many minutes per game. And that's why he was
that's why he was hollering. That's why the nigga was hollering. He's like, Tom, God damn. 37 a night.
So he's shooting the highest he shot since that Phoenix year. Was that the championship year, 2020?
That's the finals year.
Okay. So he's shooting 54%. That was the last time he shot, was 2020. Let me highlight that. 54% this year. Hasn't shot like that since 2020, 2021. From 3, he's shooting 42%.
Right, yeah, bro. And that all of this is remnants of when he was, like, I guess the 3rd, 4th best player on the Phoenix Suns.
He was the point of attack for them. I want to say it was this season though, Flea, because that's defensive player of the year, 2nd place.
That's the year after.
Really?
Yeah, that's the year after. 2021 is when Milwaukee won the championship. They was against Phoenix. But that's the year after.
You're right, because look, they played more games. They played more games in 2021.
Right. He had a phenomenal season the following year. He's first team all defense and 2nd in defensive player of the year award. Like, that's elite stuff. That's not very far. That's not very long ago. So you know what he's capable of.
So the season before was better offensive year, and then 84% from the free throw line. He's kind of tailed off with the free throw line. Look, he used to be way better at the free throw line. He's at 80%.
It looks the attempts are going down too. So it's not like, I mean, with the exception of that year in Brooklyn, the attempts have like. They kind of go ahead.
No, that's always been his issue. Like that in the championship. If you look at those games against Milwaukee in the championship, the difference was for me him being aggressive or Milwaukee just figuring out his driving lanes. Because when he stopped shooting free throws in the championship, that's when they lost the games. Because the games that he killed, they won. And then Milwaukee said, you know what, we should cut your water off, as Fleet would say. And then, come on, True Holiday and Giannis had a legendary series. But you know, he has less attempts. Fleet. That's what you were getting into. Like, why do you think that is? Because we see his game. Why is he not going for contact?
I mean, the maximum attempts he had was when he was the focal point in Brooklyn, right? And so now when you get him on a team where he's not the focal point anymore, he's probably not as aggressive, right? We're singing Mikal Bridges' praises right now because he's been uber aggressive, and that just wasn't something that we saw on a consistent basis last year. So now if he's being uber aggressive and he's getting downhill, you know, he's getting in the paint, he's trying to get layups. You know, I like the fact that he's doing that. He's not just settling for that bullshit fall away jumper that you hate, Fabian. You know what I'm talking about. He gets to the baseline, he starts falling away. Like, that's not an aggressive attempt to me. He can hit that shot, but that's not the shot that you want, especially in a moment where, you know, the game is in a balance and, you know, you need a tough bucket. That's not a tough bucket. That's a weak bucket. But now I see him trying to get layups, getting out in transition, getting dunks, right? I think he's shooting the ball well from three. We just showed he's shooting 42% from three, but I don't think he's forcing any threes. All the threes are coming. You know, they get it in transition. He gets an open three on that above the break. You don't think he can hit it, but I think he's gotten better at hitting it. He still can knock it down from the corner. He could still knock it down from the corner. Like, the dude is playing well. I think he's well earned a 10 to 12 minute segment on AllBall TV and Knicks Rehab on us praising him. He's earned this. We used to dog Mikal. King Speech used to be in the comments all day fighting for his fucking life. Fighting for his life. And now he can stand tall on the mountaintop and tell us, fuck them picks. I told y'all. Talk to us, King Speech. That's what he was telling us. And essentially right now, after 20 to 25 games, fuck them picks. Big shout out to Mikal Bridges.
And the fact that he's going up against Desmond Bane, another considered top tier 2-guard. I think he made an all-star game. And, you know, Bridges has to think, I have second in defensive player of the year. Of course, this is before the Wembies and some other guys that have entered the league since then. He let it be known today who's better between them. Bane is more of a pest in a way that you ball players hate. He's the pest that my kind of pest where I'm not nice, bro, but I'm gonna make my impact known. Bridges, defensively, he's skilled, and we forget that defense is a skill, and he tries. There's a lot of effort that he gives out there, and we have to give him his props for that because it's just the fact that I think he didn't lose his way in New York. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure if anyone has asked him, I don't know if anyone has asked him the difference between Brooklyn and the Garden. Besides,
that's a good question. Right?
But because
as obvious as it is, I'm sorry to cut you off, but as obvious as you saying that, that's a hell of a question. Go. I had to tell you that. That's a hell of a question. And I don't think, have we heard that yet? I don't know.
I don't remember hearing it. And I don't remember him, like, because I immediately would think of Kevin Durant. I immediately would think of Kyrie, like, yo, what do you think it would have been like? Maybe you save it for if we win. Maybe you save it for more success. And then you say, yo, not for nothing. What do you think the difference would have been if Kyrie and KD would have came over here instead of choosing over there? Because we know it's a difference. We just happen to know because we know that we are lunatics. Knicks fans are not normal. We're not the normal fan base. And we know that the Brooklyn fan base was like, so it was such a Hollywood effort. Jay-Z's in the building. And this guy, like, bro, how you a Nets fan? We laugh at you.
I laugh at Nick. Thank you, Ray. I'll be laughing now. Big shout out to my brother Dallas. I always tell Dallas this. I'm like, yo, bro, they need to get them the fuck out of Brooklyn. Yeah. And there's probably some Brooklyn fans in the comments right now, or people from Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn. I love you. You know, I love y'all women. I love the Brooklyn women. But, like, why are the Nets there? Why are they there? Get them the fuck out of here.
Word.
They don't need to be in Brooklyn. Respectfully, they don't need to be in. There's no reason.
To shenanigans.
And they're trying to like, yeah, they're trying to like manufacture a fan base. Brooklyn is dope. Brooklyn is dope. You do not need a national basketball team there. You don't. I'm sorry.
No. They tried it. We like, it's not like with OKC, they stole the Sonics from Seattle, and then it's like, yo, you better get this right, because the Sonics were beloved over there in Seattle. The Nets weren't beloved in Jersey. Then you bring them to Brooklyn, you really ain't beloved here either. They manufactured this thing, and again, most of my friends that are Brooklyn Nets fans are Jay-Z fans, so I hate it naturally.
Fabian hates Jay-Z. He never says it out loud, but he does. Just to let y'all know.
I don't like it's his fans that act like I'm supposed to like it because he put this sauce on it. His sauce is kind of trash. His business sauce is title was trash. Shall I continue? Deuce is actually really good. I gotta take that back. Hold the hell on. Deuce,
that's all I was drinking last night, baby. Deuce is
mad good.
Deuce, baby. That's all I had last night, boy. Sidecar me down.
Nah. I'm gonna take it to a spot when you come to the city. Oh, it might have closed down. My guy, a dude named Rory, my man Rory on 57th made the illest sidecars in Manhattan. What? Back then we was vibing.
And I'm a tequila guy. I'm a tequila guy. I ain't really a drinker like that, but if I drink, I'm a tequila guy. But I said, in Rome would do what the Romans do. Niggas is drinking cognac yesterday. I said, I'll play around with the cognac. But it was Deuce. It wasn't bad. I ain't wake up feeling awful.
Nah, Deuce is mad good. I can't.
It is. It's good.
Yes.
It's good. Title was fire. Be respectful. Dirty ass nigga.
It's not. Shit is trash. They were trying to overhype it and all that. They were trying. I haven't showered today, Flea, but normally I'm not dirty.
I'm glad y'all can laugh at that one. Yo, I'm glad y'all can laugh at that one, because that one's a little dicey. If I said that to somebody outside, they might want to see me. Are you dirty ass nigga? I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm glad y'all can laugh at that one.
I would prefer you not to repeat it over and over again, so that YouTube doesn't take away the ads and shit.
No, I won't repeat it. But I'm just glad you and our people know that that's not a personal shot. It's just, we're just having fun.
I think a little DAN, a little Dan every once in a while. Bomb drop.
We can roll. I like that.
No, I don't like the acronym. I like for you to do a DAN drop so we could just be like, I can laugh. So you could call David Smith dirty. He calls me dirty. I'm like, how you know I ain't shower? I smell like that? What's wrong with me, man? Hold on. I know what's wrong with me.
Who's the play of the game? Who's the play of the game, Fabian? Today. If you had to give a game ball to somebody, who you giving it to?
I was going Mikal Bridges.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But Brunson.
Chad, if you got to give the game ball, who we giving the game ball to today? Who's the game ball going to? I like Bridges. I like Hart. I like 8 offensive rebounds from Mitchell Robinson. I like 22 minutes from Huck, who Huck was phenomenal for us tonight. Like
K-Dot said Huck, and David Smith's gonna say Huck because he got Franz Wagner up out of there.
Yeah. OG was phenomenal too. Like I thought, I mean, you could really go with the obvious too. Q Burrow ain't wrong either. Like Brunson was phenomenal tonight.
Yeah, I just think maybe I'm being biased to our point about giving Bridges so much props right now. What I saw for Yabusele, who we know we've been getting on, Fabusele out here, and he immediately when he comes in, Bridges, I'm giving you the ball. He probably spoke to him. Yo, be ready.
Get some confidence.
That's your job. And the Mitchell Robinson alley-oop. I just think, and I know you hate to hear this, players have limitations, and it's hard for to change them. Brunson, of course, I would like for him to pass more, but he's not wired that way. Bridges is like, yo, I'm wired to do anything, bro. What you need me to do? Hold on, this guy needs the ball. And come on, it's Yabusele. What happened?
Yo, the game ball tonight to the chat The game ball for the Knights for the chat goes to Rico, y'all. I'm sorry. I love all y'all. The game ball tonight goes to Rico. Rico been cooking tonight, y'all. He been in his bag. He been cooking. He been cooking, boy. Rico, that's good, Rico. That's funny. We miss Cat. We miss Cat, but I feel you. That's funny.
Rico wants to give the game ball to Cat for not playing. Rico was sick. He might be.
You might have pissed David Smith off. David Smith might want to find you, Rico. You might go back to jail.
Yo, y'all be thinking David Smith is missing. He's in the comments. He's reading everything. He goes crazy. He's a lunatic. You think so? You don't think so?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But as Knicks fans, we're all lunatics, man. We're all lunatics, bro. We're all lunatics. The fact that we were up 11, up 12, Mike Brown pulls the starters, puts the bench in the game. When the game is kind of like the momentum is still like not fully with the Knicks. Like a quick run can happen, which did. Y'all keep doing dumb fouls, not rebounding the basketball. That's where they got the rebounding edge. It wasn't the game. It was the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game when they out rebounded us, right? 65-56.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen until late in the game. It didn't happen like early on in the game. They started getting rebounds toward the end of the game, and we almost pissed that game away simply because we got to be disciplined. And I think Mo hit it right on the head a few minutes ago that our basketball IQ still needs to continue to elevate as a team. Not so much as individuals, because, they're pro ball players. But as we continue to gel, we have to continue to make smart plays, smart moves, do the smart thing with the basketball. Josh Hart, 0 turnovers tonight. After just being loosey-goosey with the basketball the last 2 or 3 weeks, right? That's huge. That's huge for us. So if we continue to be a smart ball club, the offense is clicking. We're really starting to be comfortable. But that defense, y'all, that defense is starting to turn around. We're starting to get stops, multiple stops. We're starting to string together a 1 to 2 minute stretch where we really sit in the chair, really get after it. I love that about us. Defensive rebounding, important, right? Securing the next possession, important. Like all of this shit that we doing right now, in the midst of all this transition and change, the Knicks are going to be a fine-tuned machine if we continue to do this by April and May. That's what we need to be looking at. Right now, things are, we're going to hit another stretch where we come here and we curse everybody out. Everybody got to go. OG is going to come up here and kick everybody out. That's going to happen at some point this season. But if we could continue to weather the storm, just weather the storm. No Cat tonight, no problem. Pick up the rebounding edge. Josh Hart, double-digit rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, double-digit rebounds. Like, as long as we pick up our brother. Like, by the time April and May come, Fabian, we're gonna be in a good spot for sure.
The only question that I have, Flea, April or May, that's a long time, man.
It is. But it isn't.
To keep your eyes on the prize.
You got me, motherfucker.
Baby Bubba.
I hate to admit it. You got me. You got me. Damn it. You got me.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. If you had OG Anunoby for more than 15 points today, you want the money. Give me some of that. Let me borrow $1. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. They put my logo in it. It's good to be right.
Yo.
So please,
Nah.
Dave. That's how I know you crazy because you listen to my dumb shit.
Yo,
Wrong with me?
David Smith called us a special type of stupid. I just think that's funny. I just think
What?
that's funny.
Which
he
one's
said
funny?
cat haters. He said cat haters are a special kind of stupid. That's funny. I'm sorry.
Listen, I'll be a special kind of stupid. I've accepted that in life, David Smith. But I've never
That's
liked
funny.
special kind
Oh,
of stupid.
man.
You know that phrase is hard because you would never say that to your kids.
When I say that to my kids, you was
Only
nah,
an old
not my
school
daughter.
father would say that.
Yeah, not my daughter. Maybe my son. I might get my son with that.
Right. Fathers would say
I
that to
might
their
get my
sons
son
back in
with
the
that.
day.
Yeah, I might get my son with that. Like,
You
you
a special kind of stupid.
Like, what are you doing? Yeah. I might get my son with that. And
My
he
son
gonna
is
look at me
too-
like I got 10 heads. Like,
My son is too sensitive for that.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I've
you
learned to
can't
like
get him with that yet.
no, I can't hit him with nothing, man. He be like, yo, man, I'm listening to that shit. I be coaching him up. His homeboy the other day came up to him and making sure he was okay. I said, yo, see, friends like that are real friends.
Mhm.
Listen, you see a guy, your man's holding you down.
Yep.
That's all you want. Your friends, man, you know, what Pac said in the hood, real friends make you feel good. They just look out for you.
That's right, man. You make me feel good every day, Fabian, man. My God, man.
Rico, you go hold us down. Rico, we acting mad gay right now, man. You gotta bring some toughness to this shit.
I told the nigga.
Yo, by the way, Rico, do you think that Josh Hart looks like a Bronx dude? You can't tell me he don't look like he's from where you at, 70th and Walton, bro. He looks crazy. Josh Hart, especially the way he looked when the homeboy fouled him, he was trying to hold on to him, and he looked back and pointed at him while dribbling the ball. He looked like he was straight.
He's ripped him. He ripped him. He looked back like, nigga.
Your man was playing ball and fucking.
Look at Rico. Rico say, hell yeah, Bronx all day.
He looks like a Bronx dude, bro. It's hilarious.
Did Mike Brown talk to us yet?
I looked for it. You know what? Thanks for reminding me because I keep resetting it, and then he talked after he got up.
I know you got it. You got the face like you got it. I know.
I want to know what kind of a text message you got going on, Mike Brown. Talk about me rolling my pants down. You rolling your panties down. Got a beeper lined up. Yo, check the Mike Brown. Take the Mike Brown post real quick, bro. Producer, do your job, man.
Do your fucking job.
Very subtly. Mike Brown in the house.
You just want to see Fabian undressed. Go to hell, Mo. Nah, that was funny, Mo. That was good.
Calm down, Mo.
That was good, Mo.
Here's Mike Brown in the press conference today after the Magic game. Wait.
Deserving. You know, now OG probably hadn't played enough games yet, but Mikal's numbers are off the roof, out of the roof here. And, you know, obviously Cat, in my opinion, is a no-brainer. Jalen is a no-brainer. But for us, the way that we've been playing, especially with the record that we have, I think you have to start looking at other guys on the team because this is not a two-man band here. We have other guys that have stepped up and then are having career numbers in certain areas. And so hopefully this year, everybody will see that, hey, it's Cat, it's Jalen. It's Mikal. If OG gets enough games in, it could possibly be OG. But, you know, trying to get those guys in when they may not, quote unquote, look sexy all the time is the right thing to do because they impact winning at a high level and their numbers speak for themselves. Thank you, guys.
That nigga talking to you. That nigga talking to you. He knew it. He knows how you like. He knows how you like to be talked to. I'm sick of y'all niggas. He knows how you like to be talked to, Ray. You see him? You seen him? Keep your shirt on, nigga.
How the girls do
shirt
it?
on.
Make sure they brawl a guy.
Yeah, they fix themselves. They fixed themselves. You stupid nigga. You stupid.
Yo,
Yo, man.
I'll be tuning them out sometimes. So he was saying, Mikal, Cat, for All Stars. Okay, I didn't catch that first part. And
I was trying to figure out what the question was he was asking, but as he talked through it, I could see that it was based around trying to get those guys into the All-Star game. Man.
I mean, do we agree with that? I mean, about All-Star game, those guys, he's saying Cat, Mikal, Jalen. Obviously, he said Cat and Jalen are no-brainers, but we've been playing the way we've been playing. Look at others. Mikal, if OG gets enough games, that's what he said. The sexy comment. I think OG, of course, he's gonna miss out on a lot of awards because of he's injury prone. He's been injury prone. Like, we can't front on that. I've always been scared of Cat, OG, and Mitchell Robinson front court. Not being able to hold up. And then Mikal Bridges, none of us doubt it ain't gonna be because he can't play. That's gonna happen if this continues. Who's going up against Bridges to take that away from him in the Eastern Conference? An All-Star spot.
An All-Star spot. I think there are going to be some potential first-time All-Stars who are having like breakout years around the league, right? Jalen Johnson is playing his ass off in Atlanta. He might be an All-Star. Jalen Duren playing his ass off in Detroit. He might be a first-time All-Star.
That's important because those are forwards. They're big men, right? They don't even call them centers anymore, so they might take the spot from Bridges. Well, hold on, Bridges is a 2.
But I don't think it's structured like that anymore. I don't know if Bridges is gonna have the numbers. Like, his numbers affect us and our winning way more than they will be held in comparison to a guy like Jalen Johnson, who's playing out of this world, or a Jalen Duren, who's averaging 19 and 12 on the best team in the conference right now, right? Like, and those are just two guys. If I start thinking about some other guys, Maxey obviously is going to get in.
Shit.
Jalen Brown is averaging 30 right now. He's definitely going to get in. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell is going to get in.
That's tough.
Josh Giddey, another guy who is playing lights out. He might get his first. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing against Bridges. Bridges has been phenomenal. I just think that there may be some other guys who their numbers jump out a little higher than his when guys are trying to vote him in.
It's about to be a Mikal Bridges episode. I could clip up with a half hour out of it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think he's earned it, man. I think he's earned it. I think he's absolutely earned the praise from us and from the Knicks fan base. People were crying about those 5 picks. Is it enough? Is that too much? Right? Does that put us in jeopardy now not to be able to get Giannis? Right? And I think Bridges has stepped up to the challenge. He's playing his ass off.
Yeah, I just think somebody made a comment I definitely want to ask you, and we don't have to stress it, but just try to understand the question and compare it to maybe even drive home your point that you've always made about the Carmelo Anthony deal. So they said, yeah, I was reacting to Melo saying, yo, just trade Giannis for OG and Mikal Bridges. And he said, you keep Cat. So I'm thinking about it. I'm getting mad like you don't have a foot, no position to stand on for this because, you're kind of on the opposite end of this. And it made me think about, like, should I ask Flea, hey, Flea asked me a very serious question, which, he tried to put me in the corner, but I shoulder rolled it. Were any of those guys, Danilo Gallinari, Wilson Chandler, Raymond Felsen, were any of those guys OG Anunoby or Mikal Bridges?
Never. And that's why I will go to the grave fighting tooth and nail about we did not give up a bunch for Melo when we did that deal. I think that it will be forever overblown and overrated. In the moment, they were depth pieces, but get Mozgov the fuck out of here. Bye. Gallo, bye. Wilson Chandler, we love you. You come to the hood. I seen Wilson Chandler in Queens all the time. Goodbye. Nah, man. We go back to that. We revisit that trade all the time, and people always say, "Oh, we gave him too much. We gave him no, we didn't. No, we didn't.
No, but we are. It's in the same
We went to
position.
go get the star.
Right, get the star, but this is the thing that we're in now, and I don't want to focus too much on Giannis because it's just it's exhausting at this point. But Mikal is making it harder. Is really my point. Like, all right, now I remember when you asked me that question, I'm like, somebody put in the comments, well, this is like we traded away our Mikal Bridges and OG for Melo. It's like, no, the hell we did not. Like, that really put it in perspective for me. No, we did not. That's not Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby. This is two stellar defensive players, all defensive caliber, former all defensive players, second in defensive player of the year voting. He's not gonna ever get there again because it's just the talent that just got swarmed and invaded the league as of recent. You know, it's getting crazy. And speaking of which,
Amen Thompson got a better chance of winning defensive player of the year before Mikal Bridges does.
yes.
Okay.
I forgot about him. And
I'm just asking.
We got some players out here, Flea, that we've been wanting to speculate before. Giannis. Somebody on the Pelicans is available.
Stay there. Keep your fat ass in New Orleans.
Well, here's Jay Fisher.
Oh, and this guy, I hate his fucking hair.
I never even knew what he looked like. I just seen his name.
I hate this guy's hair. He's
Nick
good.
Price. Is he?
He's
a reporter.
Yeah, he reports well. I just hate his hair. But what we got?
He's reporting on some, big time Pelicans players being available.
And the question on the ticker is Zion's season over? And we don't know that. We know he's going to be reevaluated in 3 weeks after a hip injury. But this comes after he missed already 8 games with a hamstring injury, and after he entered this year having played less games than he's sat throughout his entire career. So it's certainly a fair question to posit whether or not Zion is actually going to retake the floor this year, because this has been the same situation over and over and over again, and he has never proven an ability to consistently be on the floor. So with that in mind, you can rest assured that the Pelicans are going to be listening to trade offers for him. And there are definitely teams that have told me as recently as today that New Orleans is now starting to listen and at least show some type of willingness to listen on guys like Herb Jones and Trey Murphy as well. And those guys are going to have a lot of interest around the league. They are both on very strong long-term contracts that are considered relatively team-friendly.
Who did he say?
Your guy.
This has been today that New Orleans is now starting to listen, show some type of willingness to listen on guys like Herb Jones and Trey Murphy as well. And those guys are going to have a lot of interest around the league. They are both.
Cut his mic off. Thank you, Jay Fisher, for making my Sunday morning even better. Or Sunday afternoon. Flea, are you kidding me? Fuck Giannis. Straight up. If we're talking about basketball, Herb Jones and Trey Murphy's available. I don't care if we got to take on the Zion contract. You bring those two dudes to New York. See the way you see Stephen A. Smith going crazy on ESPN for Giannis? That's how I go crazy for Herb Jones and Trey Murphy. Two defensive Rottweilers. Herb Jones with OG Anunoby? Listen, I might trade Mikal Bridges if those two are involved in that. Keep OG with Herb Jones. That is a dream. You guys, I might be parading in the streets. You want to see me undress? I'm going to go crazy in these streets, please. People don't understand. This is basketball. Them guys are 6'6" or better. Herb Jones is what Mitchell Robinson is supposed to be. That guy defends 3-point shots, the perimeter, interior, everything. He bothers everything. The way those guys play the gaps, the way they help defense, you could even keep Cat with those guys around. We saw what Cat did with Nickeil Alexander and Daniels in Minnesota. Those guys help with Ant-Man. You got 3 perimeter guys over there in Minnesota that help cover for Cat's flaws. And then when it was time to play Denver, all right, Cat, time for you to shine. Go lock up Joker's bum ass. Now you could play those situational style moments. But Flea, I saw that. You know how I feel. That's the perfect fit for New York City right now. Alongside OG and Anunoby, if you get to keep Mikal, yo, me personally, I'm so crazy, I would trade Cat straight the fuck up for both of them. For both of them. I'm a nutcase, Flea. I get it. But I know what I like to see. Imagine OG, and this sounds nuts. OG, Mikal Bridges, any combination, Trey Murphy and Herb Jones out there. It would be nasty for anybody. And I'll let you rock. Boy, oh boy, would I hate to see the fucking San Antonio Spurs get their hands on Herb Jones and put him next to Wemby. That would be insane, Flea. What are your thoughts, my brother?
But that's like something that happens, right? That's something that happens. Herb Jones winds up in the perfect spot in San Antonio and helps them win. But I think, I mean, in a crazy, fantastical world, yeah, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, OG Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges on the floor together, flying around, hitting threes, locking up on defense, and shooting the gaps and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that would look nice. But you're talking about 4 guys that demand heavy minutes. I don't think Herb Jones or Trey Murphy, especially at this point, should be held to like reserve roles. Those 2 guys are starters on contending teams. And if you bring them here, now what do we look like? I don't think you put us in a position where now we're trying to figure out and jockey for minutes for those 4 guys, right? So I like them. I would like one of them. Me preferably, I would like Trey Murphy, because you probably could play Trey Murphy more off the bench, bringing us some firepower. He shoots the 3 ball a lot better than Herb Jones. He fucks around on the rim, right? He's super athletic. So, I mean, I like Trey Murphy for what we have more than, going after Herb Jones. But those two guys are available now. Everybody that feels like they are a contender better be picking up the phone and trying to figure out what New Orleans wants for those 2 guys. The Lakers need to be calling. Denver needs to be calling. With Aaron Gordon going down, they need to go figure out how to go get Herb Jones or Trey Murphy. Like now. Go do it now, Denver. Right? Like, if Boston wants to stay afloat, that Tatum's not coming back or he isn't coming back, whatever, and they bring in a guy like a Herb Jones or Trey Murphy, that's love. Philly too, if they want to act right.
That would be sick. But those are the guys that I look at, like the Giannis thing. I'm exhausted about it. It's already overkill. I'm still gonna talk about it. We still got shit to produce. We'll get to that in a second, matter of fact, because Flea said he had time, and I'm holding him to his word.
No. Me having time does not mean to look. Yeah, go over there, nigga. He said, "We got time. Yeah, we gonna have him for like 3 hours."
No, I'm not doing 3 hours, but I did have one more topic at hand, and I'm not doing that right now. But those other guys, like, yes, I think it's unrealistic to have Herb Jones and Trey Murphy here with those. It's too many perimeter guys. But any one of those 2, Trey Murphy is a better player than Herb Jones all around. They both only shoot 36% from the 3-point line this year. And Herb Jones ended up shooting like 30% last year. He only played 20 games last year. But the Pelicans, that's another thing. They gotta take out that nastiness. Which one of them is a bigger dog to come to the city? They both seem like dogs, to be honest with you. I don't see any real lack of, like, when before Jordan Clarkson got here, I never understood the hype. Like, you guys would say like, nah, I don't like Jordan Clarkson. I don't see dog. And I saw his former coach said he's an artist. You got to treat him like an artist. And well, that ain't Herb Jones and Trey Murphy. They don't have any artiste vibes to them. They just coming to play ball if they can. The Pelicans are a mess, and those are the teams you take advantage of when they're ready to give up their former lottery picks. And these guys have, again, Mikal Bridges has defensive, all defensive accolades under his belt. Second in defensive player of the year voting. Herb Jones was just a defensive player of the year, finished 5th in defensive player of the year voting 2 years ago. 2 seasons ago, he finished 5th, all defensive first team. He's gonna be that guy's, and that's with these guys in the league, the new guys. He fits the mold of the new guys. That's my thing with Herb Jones. That's what he looks like. And it doesn't take much for him to play defense. Trey Murphy, again, I don't mind at all. If we don't get Herb Jones and we get to get Trey Murphy, he seems like, even though they both shoot this at the same rate from 3, Herb Jones could create his own shot better. The catch and shoot is better. It's faster. And defensively, he really is. Well, I think he's 6'6", 6'7" minimum, and he plays bigger than that. And to have him out there, that would be tough to put him in the start lineup with Bridges. Ooh, him or Bridges at the 3, and then with OG at the 4.
I don't know. It's
one of them might have to go. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to put us in a position, and that's a lot to bring in. We're not going to bring both those guys in. Both those guys are not ending up on the same team. Like,
no,
you know what I'm saying? Both of those guys are going to end up in different spots. But every contender needs to be calling and asking. Even OKC, even OKC. And they got the first round picks. LB is in the comments saying we need 3 to 4 first round picks. I don't know if Trey Murphy is really going to go for 3 to 4, but if they are asking for first round picks, Presti got them, and Presti will have no problem bringing in another nigga to help them win. Look at your face.
Yo, Flea, it's the fact that you just said that, and I'm like, yo, they could really get Trey Murphy or Herb Jones.
Yeah.
So here's 5 first round draft picks, because these guys keep talking to us funny. Because Popovich said some slick shit, or the Lakers want to get Giannis. Watch this. We're going to smoke you. 48 minutes, Giannis. What you going to do? You ain't doing all 48, and we're going to flame you and Luka forever. They're going to laugh at both of you guys for trying to link up, because we got the blueprint. Bro, that is so depressing to hear. Anytime you talk about a trade and you say, don't let OKC get a hold of that. You better go get Sam Presti drunk or something. We need to go get a Russian spy and send it to OKC and drug this dude, bro. Damn, that sounded foul. Hopefully they don't kick me off of YouTube. Get Sam Presti out of here. Get the KGB on him, man. This is wicked, Flea. These are the Spurs. Even though the difference is, obviously, the Spurs have no real success as of late. No real success. It's all potential. It's a lot of flash. OKC got the chip. They're champions. And they want to add a lunatic savage like Herb Jones or a Trey Murphy. Imagine we heard that, like, nah, we don't want Giannis. We want this guy over there.
We want that guy. And that's the tweak for a team. Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like those tweaks.
Who do you trade?
Like, we talked about Giannis.
What does Detroit do to get a Trey Murphy or even Herb Jones?
I don't know. I don't know, but
that might be. Hold on, that might be worth a saw.
Hell no. Sorry. No.
I disagree.
I like Trey. I wouldn't trade. I like Trey. I wouldn't trade a sword. I would do everything in my power to get Tobias Harris in that trade and some other pieces.
Come on, everything in my power to do that.
But what? You gotta be. Joe, listen. Joe Dumars is not an idiot, so he's probably not going to get fleeced while he does this rebuild. But at the same time,
with Flea,
he can't, as a bet, he's trying to go ahead.
With Detroit, Joe Dumars is not going after the stud or a young potential stud.
He's not getting a sword. You can forget that. There's no Weaver or whoever. That's not Weaver no more. That's Trajan Langdon. Trajan Langdon is over there
GM.
Where did Trajan Langdon go to college?
I don't even look it up. That's Duke.
Stop acting like you don't watch college basketball.
I only know because, again, see, you asked me this before, and I'm gonna tell you why I know this. Because he had the name and the school that I thought, oh, he's gonna be a great shooter, and he turned out to be bummage.
He said bummage. That's gotta be, you gotta coin that. Look, that's good, right? Hold on. That's good. That's good. Bummage. Yeah. You got it. Bummage.
That's why I remember him. Certain players I remember because of that. Khalid El-Amin went to UConn and he was gonna be us. Like, why you guys so hyped over this?
Khalid.
Even though Derrick Queen is like
champion.
Derrick Queen's a big ass Khalid El-Amin, bro. You don't think so? Point guard type. He can't shoot yet.
Derrick McQueen is better than Khalid
clearly.
I wished he was.
Yeah, but he's a bigger version. He's fucking, you know, I don't call him Magic or Luka yet, but he's a dirty version of. We have veered off the set. Flea, do you have 15, 20 more minutes?
Not 15, 20 more. No, I don't. Why would you need 15 or 20 more minutes?
Because YouTube does better with our 20-minute videos, and you watch 7 to 8 minutes of them, and it's like 40% of the video, and then like it pumps them, and then we get paid more.
What we have?
He's such a fucking prick. We're doing it. The Knicks' biggest threats. The heat is on. Bill Simmons says the Miami Heat getting Giannis. Allegedly. That's what his sources say.
Me in the last 24 hours. I just wanted to mention this to me in the last. Two different people mentioned this to me in the last 24 hours. I just wanted to mention this team. And it chills my bones. The Heat of Miami. Two different scenarios. One has Bam in it, which I think if you're doing this, you probably try to keep Bam. But pretty easily, you could do the three brothers, Giannis and his two brothers. They have to be in the trade. You got to take both of them.
Okay.
With Bobby Portis, and you get back Hero and Bam, Yakashonis, who needs to leave Miami because he's a pick and roll guy. And they don't run pick and rolls. And picks. And that's one. But I think the more likely one, which is interesting to me, three brothers, Hero, Ware, who's good, Wiggins, and picks.
You think that's superior to Houston?
It's a 3-for-1. Well, Hero, I'm getting a top 45 guy in the league who can put up 25 a night. I'm getting a really good young center who I'm shocked by how much he's progressed this year. I think he's really good. I'm not positive he's perfect with Bam. And then I'm just getting a bunch of picks and a tradable contract in Wiggins.
What are those?
You don't
picks?
like it?
What are the picks?
I'm just whatever my picks are. Here they are.
I don't love it. Let me. This is. I'm sorry to do this. I'm sorry to do this. Did you watch the end of the Dallas Mavericks and the Miami Heat? Miami was making a push. Dallas was playing quite valiant. Your boy Cooper Flag came through in the. He did foul. He fouled on a play that they called a block. That's fine. He's getting some respect already. But Tyler Hero took a couple shots. I was like, man, this is not the time for that shot. Like,
you know what, they'll love it in
Milwaukee. Done
Milwaukee.
Better.
Hero is from Wisconsin.
He looks like he's from Wisconsin. That's why I didn't like AllBall the other day saying that Austin Reeves is like Tyler Hero. I'm just letting him go because he was on fire. Like, no, the fuck he's not. Austin Reeves is not fucking Tyler Hero is not fucking with Austin Reeves. I think Austin Reeves is more polished. Obviously, I think they'd be more enticed if you offer Khalil Ware and Austin Reeves compared to Tyler Hero. I think that's kind of a no-brainer, actually, for Milwaukee and whatever kind of draft picks they're looking for. But that's scary to me. Like, I'm looking to see who's going to land Giannis. You know, I think my biggest fear is the 76ers in the East. But Miami, I didn't think about them and Pat Riley's monkey ass. you get those guys out of there, you pair Giannis up with Bam. That's what he's missing defensively. I don't like his one-on-one defense, but guess who I do like? Bam, Adebayo. Defensively, start out there defensively one-on-one, and Giannis, rim protecting, being Giannis, he'd be amazing down there. He guys will come. What more of a Miami Heat culture mantra can you have with that guy being the logo? He really would represent that because he's kind of fake like LeBron. They got the fake ass image. They want to sell some fake image going on. I'm ready. Been read through you, Giannis. You a liar. We see through your scandal, liar. But LeBron's a fake ass dude. He's Giannis in Miami would be fake, but at least he represents that the flex. He's a great cartoon character. And in Miami, I think he would fit perfectly with Bam Adebayo. Of course, I got to pass it back to you because you're always saying, what does the team look like? Because if Giannis go over there, you think automatic championships? I don't know, but how much of a threat would they be to us?
Well, I'll say this, bro. If any team can figure out how to build around Giannis instantaneously, I think it would be Miami, right? If Miami threw their hat in the mix and said, we're going to trade.
You read my mind. That was a point that I had in notes, and I didn't even write it down. Pat Riley's notes would be Lakers East. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, right? Like they could easily figure out ways to construct the lineup, do what he does in his great scouting team. They go find these diamonds in the rough. Like when they made the run with Jimmy Butler for that 2 to 3 years, where they were in the finals a couple of years and Eastern Conference Finals and all of that. Like they didn't have elite level players around Jimmy and Bam. They had really, really good players that knew their roles, could hit shots, and was going to play tough. So if he does decide to say, hey, we'll take him down here in Miami, and I would rather go down there to Miami, I think I would trust that front office, and not just specifically Pat Riley, because I don't know how hands-on Pat Riley is anymore. But whoever he's got over there, whoever he's grooming, obviously Spo has his hands heavy in everything that they do in terms of roster construction. I think that would be a team that could do it on the fly, and there be an immediate change with a 1 or 2 year in 1 or 2 years. Anywhere else he goes, I think that there's gonna be like this 2 to 3 year window of trying to figure out how to fix the roster, unless it's like a San Antonio, or unless it's like
Golden State, OKC.
Golden State, like those kind of teams. Those kind of teams, I think, you could just plug him in, trade for whatever, and they'll figure it out on the fly. But most teams, if they trade him, to one of these, they're gonna have to figure it out, and it's not gonna be a 1 to 2 year fix. Miami, though, I think Miami could put themselves in a position to be a 1 to 2 year fix for sure.
They've leaned in on it. They always got the big star, even though, we could say that with LeBron and Wade, how much more help did they need, and Chris Bosh. But when Jimmy Butler was there, that was his complaint. Like, yo, I need help. So I don't know if they can really do that in 1 or 2 years in this era. I'm not sure. But like you said, you kind of is different with the team that we have now, especially when we compared, Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby for Giannis. It's not the same thing as Wilson Chandler, Danilo Gallinari for Carmelo Anthony. And Giannis and them, they would kind of be in that scenario. It's two guys. What else do you have? But who can really finagle this team in Miami to really be anything? What are they gonna? What's left out there? Unless they're working. We see the Pelicans have Herb Jones and available, but what does Miami have to offer everybody? So does Giannis really want to go there? Because I think he would want to play with Bam defensively, but he knows. I think there's a funny feeling for me. I think Giannis knows, but bro, I need somebody that scores. Chris Middleton was a gunner when he was on. Like him, that's really what ruined Milwaukee, now that I think about it. And I never said it out loud, but ever since he tore his ankles up, they haven't been the same. And he was the guy that came through. What is he, 6'10", 6'11"? If not, he looks like it. He was just amazing when it mattered.
Who you talking about?
Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton. Yeah. I mean, but I mean, he was a dead-eye shooter. He's a guy that, could take over the late game situation in that point, right? And then you have that great point of attack guard in Drew Holiday, right? And so I don't know if you mirror that, but you got to come damn close to putting it together like that. I mean, the league is a copycat league. I think they got a little bit beside themselves thinking that they could take it to the next level without those guys. And I thought that was, that wasn't a smart move by Milwaukee. Now, don't get me wrong, Chris Middleton did get hurt. So now that changes the dynamic, and now it puts you in a position of trying to find some more scoring to put next to Giannis. So now what do? We try to go get a Damian Lillard, right? But it just didn't work. I don't know if putting Giannis next to a ball-dominant, bucket-getting guard is what he needs. Now, if he goes to Miami, the ball-dominant, bucket-getting guard ain't there. He's going to turn Davion Mitchell into Drew Holiday. Now, I'm overblowing that a little bit, pause, but that's what I'm saying. That's what it looks like. I don't know if he particularly needs another bona fide superstar next to him. He needs some all-star level players next to him that are not ego-driven and could care less about their role. Bobby Portis didn't care about his role. Neither did Dante DiVincenzo. Neither did Chris Middleton. Neither did Drew Holiday. Neither did Brook Lopez. All those guys knew their role next to what the epicenter was in Giannis. So, it got to be something like that. He can't try to do this like some of these other teams have done it and have this, two tandem superstars and think they're going to win. Maybe he has to do it a little different, like a Shea. Shea is obviously the best player on the Oklahoma City Thunder, but then he has a all-star level player in Jalen Williams next to him. Then Chet Holmgren is an elite player at his position, and then you just got a bunch of dogs, Lou Dort, Alex Caruso, Hassan Wallace. Like, they may have to put the team together like that to be successful with Giannis.
That's tough to have him. I think in Miami, it would be tough to pull that off. It just really would.
It will.
And anywhere for that matter. I think he's thinking more about legacy. If I'm thinking about what Giannis is trying to think of, it would be, when was this easier for me, or what did I get out of it? And also, that's why I brought that up the other day. Like, it was funny, but I think I sent you guys an article. Like, his brother having COVID and him not doing a thing for 10 days in the championship. That was real. What do you call that? I forgot what it was called when somebody you knew had COVID. You had to spend 10 days and whatever that was called. He was supposed to sit out. Huh?
What, isolation or?
Yeah. When they isolate you, you're supposed to be isolated for 10 days. Quarantine. Yeah. You think the NBA know that? So what I'm saying is, I only brought that up because then the Nets, they all got injured. The Lakers, they were injured. A bunch of injuries happened, and you had a great legendary finals, and nobody really had the legendary run against Milwaukee Bucks. Mm-hmm. The people who have a legendary series after series was Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Drew Holiday, but nobody was there to answer the bell to reach that level of greatness. So he kind of maybe is forgetting that he's not putting, not factoring those memories for the future. But maybe he does see that if he wants to come to New York with Brunson. Whoever else we're going to hear about, I don't see that in Miami. There's no superstar stud you see in that got Jordan numbers. They ain't got no Jordan numbers in the playoffs. Come on, man. If you a ball player, like, nah, I want to play with homeboy. Like, he's nice. Like, I don't even like guarding him. I hate the fact that he pulls through. I hate the fact that he pisses me off. And he's nice. Damn. Bam. Damn. The ball now. Damn. Giannis they're gonna put the trade for Miami. Giannis, he's gonna cancel that shit. He's gonna see Bam and some summer bullshit. Be like, damn, I was gonna go. Damn. They canceled the trade. I think it was Pat. You better talk to your man. And he's I'll see you later. You crazy? He don't want
to Hill these niggas.
Damn. He doesn't want to play with him. at all. Nice. Yo, Fish, shut the fuck up. Fabusele. Oh, by the way, thanks for pointing that out, guys. Yo, if you see any injury updates, let us know. I don't know if they're going to blank this part out. But look who's in the mix when Deuce gets hurt. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. Flea, what's your name? What's your word for the day?
Dirty ass nigga. This dirty ass nigga. Bane is a dirty ass nigga, boy.
There he goes. Look. Come on, man. He's getting x-rays on this one. Jesus Christ. Of course, somehow you land on his foot. Was it an accident? We don't care. We don't care. Damn. But the update is Deuce McBride has had an x-ray on his left ankle, which was negative. Deuce will have an MRI tomorrow for further evaluation. McBride came into today's game averaging career highs in points and 3-point percentage, 46.2. And so he seems to be all right. And I think there was a Shamit. Do you guys have that Shamit update in the comments? I think it was a update on him. I seen you guys real quick mention that. I didn't peep that. Desmond Bane is still he's a fucking menace, bro. I gotta rewind. We gotta get that for the ratings. Let's do it for the mind. Please, this is crazy. Mike Bree said, you usually see that if somebody's.
He said, I've never seen this in 34 years. I've been doing this.
Mike Brown, hey, come around, bro. Like, we've seen worse than this. This is crazy. Nah, but yo, there,
he wound up. He wound up. Look,
there was nothing. He was playing dodgeball. Why was he playing dodgeball? Yo, what is wrong with Desmond Bane? He
dirty ass nigga,
ran into the
inside. Oh, what a play!
Yo, Desmond Bane, you dirty motherfucker. Of course, OG got up. He said, "Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Push them back. Yeah, at least you pushed them. Look, Desmond Bane, look, he's pointing and snitching. There, talk about first 48. Yeah. Yo, he's living up to G Money real quick. And the problem,
Rico said he was going to jail for that. Shit, baby.
Desmond Bane brought down a $5 million a week organization reduced to troubles. That's your man. He fucked Memphis up. Jesus Christ, never. Yo, this is crazy, Flea. We don't really, we've never seen this. Only in the park you see this if somebody had enough and two little gang members want to get it on when they see the ops. Flea, it looks racist if you don't laugh when I say gang members.
Don't throw the basketball at me. I will beat you the fuck up. Don't do that.
Flea, have you ever dodgeballed the basketball to anybody's face before?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I don't take Flea to be part of the SBN crew because he's from Queens. He's naturally a sneaky individual. But I didn't know that you were down with the DAN crew, Flea.
Dirty ass nigga. I was a dirty ass nigga sometimes, man. Dirty ass. Look at K.DAN.
And don't get it twisted. Some DANs, they play that R&B. See now? Come on.
We're putting it together for everybody. We putting it together for everybody.
See that? The kids, they be having their own vernacular, their own algorithm. Flea, we got our own.
This is true.
What we say earlier?
Bondage.
Yo, that shit came off natural. I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Are we live?
Big Flea, biggest, never the little one.
Everybody thank Flea for doing his damn job and helping me make videos right now like a prick. I told you I had enough time, but I didn't say 3 hours. Okay, now shut up, man. I might take the stairs today, Flea.
Good, Fabuselli.
Yeah. I'm just good. I don't know what that Nick game is. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.